here on a Friday night going into a Saturday morning. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, and you might be wondering, what's this all about, Mike? What are you doing? And what's on your head? Well, I like this thing because it kind of keeps my long, wonderful blonde locks out of my eyes. Um, I'm here on One Pro Wrestling and Sports Fan because I think we're going to have a What's in the Box that's pro wrestling related. I have a little bit of a hunch. Also here on One Mike Messier, where I do my Mike's Instant Movie reviews, and I also do life rants, and occasionally I think One Mike Messier is usually the home for What's in the Box, but tonight, because there's the wrestling theme, I'm believing there's a wrestling themed item in What's in the Box tonight. I'm doing a simulcast. So if you happen to enjoy this channel, whichever one you're watching, you're welcome to go to the other one as well and subscribe to both. I have broken up my YouTube presence just because I know some people don't like wrestling, some people like wrestling but don't like anything else. But I think we can all agree that the world just needs more of me opening boxes with scissors. So this one, I know what this is going to be. This was a recent order. I think I just ordered it 2 or 3 days ago, maybe 2 days ago, but very quick, USPS. So this, I'll cut it open. I'll get in there and then we'll discuss it. It's from Michaels. It's nothing, no relation. Okay, I know you people like the scissoring. You enjoy the cutting. It's always, these are extremely sharp scissors, by the way, so I don't want to mess around with them. They just cut through. Those are Temu scissors. Some of you have been noticing I've been doing a lot of Temu opening. Temu is very tricky. It's kind of addictive because they give you all these sales. Nice sales report. Now look, folks, this was at the recommendation of not one but two people. Two people in my life. A recent friend for about a year, a guy named Bear, glass art blower. He's been highly recommending these Posca. I hope I get the right things because I hope I did. Yeah, these are Posca water-based. See, I usually use acrylic markers. I hope these are the same thing. I don't know. But basically, people have been demanding, Mike, your art is so great. It's so wonderful. We love your art, but we feel like you could really benefit from these Posca markers. And not only Bear, but I recently met this wonderful couple. What were their names? Tony Palumbo and her husband Ruben at the Fort Myers Film Festival, and they said, Mike, your art is just the best art ever, but we feel it would even be better than itself if you gave these Posca markers a chance. So there was a big sale on Michaels, like a buy one get one, and then I thought I was going to be able to squeeze out another $10 off. But these things are very highly priced. If you go on Amazon, if you go to, they were telling me about St. Louis Art Supply Company. But look at these things. These are like minted gold. I mean, they have like the non-steel thing on there. So I got the fine tip and I got the medium tip. So I'm thinking that this is going to take my art to a whole nother level. I'm excited to give these things a try. Tomorrow is Saturday. We got the big UFC pay-per-view. Poirier, for the wrestling and the sports fans, was Poirier's last fight the defeat to Gaethje? I can never say his name right. Gaethje? Was that his Justin Gaethje? And Gaethje just lost. So was Poirier, he's coming off a loss, or did he win a fight in the meantime that I didn't see? But I am going to watch that pay-per-view. The movie theaters have it here. I'll be paying the $25. Really, it just comes down to, do I go to an AMC theater, which is going to be really crowded on a Saturday night tomorrow, or do I go to the Regal theater that I went to last time? And Regal actually, Regal would cost about $2 more. I'm not sure why. Um, but AMC is about half hour away, and the Regal's about 15 minutes away. So it's really a Sophie's Choice situation. Not to belittle Sophie or her choice. I've never seen that movie. I just know what it is. Now you might be saying, "Well, gee whiz, Mike, this is so exciting. There couldn't possibly be another box for us to open." Well, you would be wrong, folks. And yes, by the way, this is Friday night. This is 11:42. Usually I'm out and about caravanting, paramounting throughout the neighborhood. Tonight I figured I'd stay home and do some errands and so forth and catch up on what's in the box with you fine folks. So this is the second box of the night. And I think this might be the second. I mean, I could open my bills if you want to see that. But I think I'll spare you that indignity. You know, can you believe that there was a time that people did things without going on YouTube to tell everybody about it? Okay, look at this wonderful excitement. This is just, oh my goodness. Okay, folks, I'm going to give you a little background. This is the box that I've been waiting for. I recently opened a spread shirt shop, a spread shirt, and they gave me free items. They gave me like a code to get me started, to get me excited. These wonderful people at Spreadshop offered me free items, and I was like, wow, I should just buy a refrigerator. But there was a limitation, I think. I didn't want to put myself out of business, so I was humble, I was modest. I got myself a couple of t-shirts and something else. Let's take a look. This is for the pro wrestling fans. This is, I just call this piece USA Guy, and you can figure out the rest. But this is USA Guy. It looks like it came out pretty nice. The coloring is very accurate to what I made. I got the black t-shirt. Oh, I like this. I got a huge t-shirt. I got a size, two sizes bigger than I need. But I've been doing that lately because of all these Temu purchases. I've been over buying. But this is, yes, this is my original art, the USA Guy, brother. And can you see him for Christ's sakes? That's the downside of this magical app, but that art is mine. Hopefully the signature is there in the bottom, and it is. So this is my t-shirt, folks. I designed this, and you might be saying, well, gee whiz, Mike, that's good for you. Guess what? You can go to the foreign object I'll find the website for you since you're insisting. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I have made a t-shirt. I've actually done that in the past. I've had other t-shirts made. I kind of have a long history of dabbling my toe into the waters of t-shirt making. And I've had mixed experiences, but this I'm feeling really good about. I've been thinking about this for a while, getting my art on shirts, and here's the very first one. So exciting. Uh, but I guess this is one of the things that upset me. You ready, folks? By the time I figure out like the thing to do, oh, you got to do a YouTube channel, you got to do a spread shop, you got to do this, you got to do that. By the time I figure all that stuff out, everybody else has already done it, and then it's like, oh, you don't do YouTube anymore, don't do this anymore, don't do that anymore. It's like, but I thought I was supposed to do all these wonderful things. So you can't win with this world. But in any event, folks, I'm so excited. Look at this wonderful shirt. You can go to, I gotta find my, for Christ's sakes, I gotta find, they're telling me all these wonderful reminders. I just want to find the name of my wonderful shop, for God's sakes. They're just bothering me. Oh, God. Uh, it's just, I can't, I just, anyway, folks, the Forward Object is the name of the store, and I'm very excited about it. So thanks to Spreadshirt, I'll have to deal with this shenanigans later, but the Foreign Object, I'll put the links in. Very exciting. I'm just trying to give you the name of the store, and they're telling me to do all these things, and I just don't have the time right now to do this. So if they would just leave me alone, that would be wonderful. But they're giving me a hard time, and I don't know what to do. So I don't know. Oh, for God's sakes. It's just everything in the world is just a pain. Uh, all right, let's look at the next item from this wonderful situation. I guess I can't do two things at once, folks. Look at this, another wonderful shirt by me. These are organic shirts. I got the 5XL. I think that's the biggest size. I definitely don't need a 5XL, but I wanted to have something just to show the magnitude of the shirt. That's a wonderful shirt. Let's see. The colors are just popping. I mean, the colors are just as good as the original. Very excited if you want to wear your Mike Messier art on your sleeve, on your face. There's other items. You can buy a tote bag. You can buy a pillow with my design on it. This is the redheaded guy. Looks like he's very victorious. Kind of looks like a soccer player, perhaps, like in a soccer thing. I don't know. You figure it out. Or football. Very exciting. And finally, uh, this is exciting. I got a hat, and I can take out they even have the cardboard in the hat. That's when you know you're dealing with classy individuals. I'm going to have to remove my headgear. This is a visor. It's very exciting. This is a really classy hat. I will take off the sticker. So this one I was probably the most trepidatious about, is that the word, trepidatious, about this hat. I do like the hat is great. I think this, I'm not sure if this, because it looks like a little man's grown out of my head basically. But the head, maybe that's the point. There's a man in my head. Like this is my inner voice. But basically, I'm excited. I have these wonderful shirts, and these were all Spreadshop was free of charge. I just have to go in there and fix all these things. But I'm very excited. This is what a night, surprising day. Very exciting, folks. So tonight's Friday night. We're creeping up on a Saturday, and then that'll be Saturday, and the next day is usually Sunday. Now, if you saw my recent review of the film Sight, I actually proposed an entire change to our calendar system. I proposed a 10-day week, a 3-week month, and keeping with the 12-month year, but basically a 360-day year. And we can make a 360-degree circular calendar like a watch. And each day you kind of move a degree. So it's very exciting if you want to see the whole information, that epiphany as I had it in live time. Go over to One Mike Messier and watch the video that is labeled uh, the Sight review, because you probably won't see the movie anyway, so you might as well just watch my review of it. Okay, folks, if there's any further questions or contrabands, you had your chance. No one really, as I always say, some people put their comments during the Facebook feed or the Twitter or wherever, or the X, but you have to come over to the YouTube channel. You have to do your part too, folks. You have to push that button, get over here to YouTube, and so on and so forth. So very exciting, folks. Tomorrow night, I will be watching the Gaethje Poirier. Will I have a big comment on it? Who knows? I think Poirier. I saw an interview with him. I think with Skip, not Skip, Stephen A. Smith, who they're calling SA now, like SA Stephen A. I don't know. It's just dumb. But basically, Steve, it looks to me like Poirier is not really fully committed to this fight. To be honest with you, it just seemed like Poirier was not fully up for it. He didn't seem amped up. He's got 8 losses on his record, and I kind of think this is the end of the line for Poirier. I just don't see him winning this fight. So that's it, folks. Have a good night. Thank you, Spreadshop, MikeMessier.com.